Hey guys, welcome back with Stuff with Dono, and today we're going to be talking about my epilepsy setup. I finally just finished it. I've been working on it for I think about almost a year, and I finally have it all done. So I'm actually going to go through everything I've done, everything I've gotten, how I got it, why I started doing this. Um, so let's start on why I'm doing it. My sister, unfortunately, she's 6 years older than me. She has epilepsy. It's called petite mal, and it's actually right in the center of her brain. She's had it since she was younger than me. I'm 23 right now, but she's had it for years and years and years. She's just like the most amazing person I've ever met. So I'm just started to dedicate my, or at least a setup to her. So before I actually started like trying to complete this, my brother-in-law kind of dedicated a setup to her. So what he did was that he got a Bob Long Ripper, and it was like a strawberry, purple, and a green, and then he got it anodized to be completely purple. So it actually looked amazing. He got this rotor done, and he used it maybe 3 times, and then he had to sell the Ripper because he had a kid on the way. So afterwards, he asked me if I wanted to buy his rotor, which is this one here, and he got it wrapped by a guy named, I forget what his name is. I think his name was Josh, but he wrapped it. His company was called Combat Designs. They do airsoft and paintball stuff. So he got the rotor wrapped, and I got my rotor wrapped. You can actually see in a couple videos, it's like green, 3 green dots, and it was like Sam Fisher from Splinter Cell, and it was awesome. It actually held up very well. So he sold this one to me, and before it was his, the rotor itself was actually my dad's that he bought off him. So it just felt like to me that I needed to keep this rotor, and the fact that I got it wrapped is just, I don't know, it's just kind of uncanny. So it does have the epilepsy ribbon with wings on it, and it says "Shoot for a Cure." It has my sister's initials, which is NG. She got married, so her last name is now Generu. But she's been epilepsy free. She's been seizure free since 2006. So you're gonna see 06 absolutely everywhere on this whole entire setup. So if you wonder why I chose 06 on all this stuff, it's because it represents 2006. So I'm going to start with the first things I ever got. So the rotor was the first thing I got, and of course it's purple, and as you can see, everything else is purple. It's not all perfectly the same shade, but it is all purple, and it all does represent my sister. So I'll do like a little close-up on the rotor. The other side is the exact same, and I also got a little upgrade of the purple Virtue speed feed. I haven't used it yet, but supposedly it's supposed to be the best speed feed out there. So I'm not much of a speed feed person, but I got it just so it all matches, and I have something different from my my lidded R2. So I have to say the next thing I got was actually this headband. It's actually fairly thick. On the front it says "Quiet No More." It's actually one of the sayings for epilepsy, and it says epilepsy awareness with the ribbon there. It's actually really nice, and it says it on the other side too. There you go. And this was actually from OCD Paintball. I got it from a guy named Chris Burns from, I think, Alberta, and he sent it to me right quick, and this thing is actually awesome. I've worn it a few times. It's very clean, very durable. It's just such a nice headband, actually. So I'm going to lay that down. So the next thing I actually got would probably be the tank. Actually, no, it would actually be the pants here. And these are also from OCD Paintball. And I gotta say, these are actually the best pants I've ever worn in my life for paintball. So it is such a nice purple. The knee pads are very, very thick. It is very baggy. It's very insulated. It's very venting. Just great pants. I mean, in the back, these pads really hold your pod pack right up. Velcro bands on the sides to adjust your waist. Awesome pockets. I mean, these are like it almost feels like microfiber cloths, so they just feel so comfortable, super slick. And they also have pockets in the back, zippered. Has I think 4 squeegee pockets, so there's one on the back of the leg, and then one at the very bottom of the leg. So very nice pants, probably the best pants I've ever worn. They just fit so nicely. Okay, so the next thing I actually got would probably be the tank. This is just a Gorilla Air tank. I actually kind of want to upgrade on it, but it's a 6845 carbon fiber. And then I got the Empire crap, I forget what it's called, like tank protector. Exalt also makes them, but this one has the Empire brand. It was orange here, but then I kind of cut it all out, even on the other side. So the next thing I probably got was actually the marker itself. Excuse me. It was completely black when I first bought it. It was actually a dust black, and I used it a few times before I actually anodized it. I did anodize it myself. It was my very first project. It is not perfect, but I am actually pretty happy with the design. So it is like a very dark purple here. It has Epilepsy with a ribbon and 06. The foregrip is actually like a dark purple, matching it with a failed attempt to have the Epilepsy ribbon there. Unfortunately, the sticker didn't stick very well. I have the dye ultralight barrel, which I really like the dye barrels. It is like an acid wash front, dark purple. It is very nice with a plain purple front. That turned out very nicely as well. I know the light's kind of glaring. The other side, again, it does have Epilepsy 06 and a ribbon, with the panel here just plain purple, just to kind of make it stand out a little bit. And the axe I have here comes with the redline board. When I first bought it, I actually was not hoping to get a redline board, but it came with a redline board. So, you know, I wasn't gonna argue with the price at all. So that is my epilepsy marker setup. At first I was really contemplating on what marker to get. I was debating on getting the 3.5 or a G-Tech or an LV1, or I don't know, I wanted something to represent purple. But, you know, I just couldn't find anything I was actually particularly happy with. So I actually was debating on getting a mini and anodizing it myself, but then I kind of thought about it myself, and I never owned an axe in my life or in my paintball career, so I just decided to buy an axe and eventually get anodized. However, I just wasn't happy with other people's prices just to get whatever I wanted. Like, at first I kind of wanted just a purple and black, but then I kind of decided that I wanted to go with my own design and actually just, you know, do it myself. So it's not perfect, but I'm happy with it. So honestly, I don't really care. So something I actually got from my brother-in-law was just like a purple tank thread cover. So it's just purple. It's just there. Another thing, again from Chris Burns, the guy that got me the epilepsy headband. He also got me the mask strap, which also says epilepsy awareness, and this is again from OCD. This mask strap, I haven't used it yet, but it is actually looking pretty awesome. Very nice purple, and it's very grippy on the back, so it won't be falling off my head. This mask I did buy off Kijiji. I've wanted this mask since I was in college, and my buddy wanted the white and gold one, and I did have it before, but then I just sold it. And I was kind of debating on just spray painting my green and black I4s, but you know, I just decided just to buy this one instead. So this is now my epilepsy mask, and with my little GoPro case. That's how I mount my GoPro. Okay, so my pod pack is just going to be my average die pod pack I usually use for every single setup. This is the marker case I use from Planet Eclipse. Holds my marker, holds all the lubes and all that in here, and then my marker, my barrels. Okay, so the last things I'm actually going to talk about. Recently my girlfriend, well, during Christmas, my girlfriend was really surprising me on this, but she actually got me probably the best gift I've ever gotten in my whole entire life, and that was two things. First one was this barrel bag, and it has the epilepsy ribbon with the wings on it, just like the rotor. It has Warrior on it. It's a fantastic, actually, barrel bag. I don't know, it feels pretty plain and simple, but it's actually like really strong and durable. So it is from Jersey Clinic, which is actually based out in Poland. They customized it for my girlfriend Taylor. She told them exactly what she wanted on it, and she kind of tricked me on it. So, but one of the best things about it is that on the other side of it, it says "Stuff with Dono," which is obviously the channel. So the fact that she did that, right when I first saw it, I actually almost cried. So the fact that my girlfriend was actually doing that for me is just, I don't know. I don't deserve this girl, so. So as I was opening up the second present that Christmas Day, I don't know, there was only one more thing I was missing. The axe was in process of being anodized. Everything else was basically complete. All I had to do after that was just, you know, buy the mask, which I did eventually buy it. But then I opened it up and I saw this jersey, and again I actually almost went into tears. Again, this is obviously Jersey Clinic out in Poland, and you can actually reach them out on Facebook. That's how Taylor got to them. But this thing is super vented. I've only worn it, I haven't played with it yet. The padding on this is fantastic. It looks amazing, again with the angel wings and the epilepsy ribbon. It has Warrior in pink, which pink is actually my sister's favorite color, so that's kind of what she did with it. The arm padding is, again, this is Warrior in pink, and the padding is actually fantastic. The hand padding is awesome. It feels so very comfortable in it, and like on my hands. It is actually pretty flexible, has a little bit of flexibility in there. And again, it says "Stuff with Dono" on it. So, jeez, this girl spoils the crap out of me, I gotta say. So on the back of it, it has the number 06, which is, again, 2006, since my sister has been seizure free, and then it says her name on it, again in pink. On the back, it says the company name, which is Jersey Clinic, and again, Stuff with Dono, with a faded angel wings with. Okay, so this is my whole entire epilepsy setup, all done. I'm just missing the pod pack, and that's it. I'll turn around for you guys too. I'm loving it. It's a little different from actually how I wanted it in generally, but this is actually way better than how I wanted it. So this is the reason why I'm doing this is just because my sister has epilepsy. Do you guys know anyone that you dedicate your setup to, whether it's a different ribbon or any other reason just let me know. I would love to know what you guys have done for it, what colors you guys go with, what theme you guys go with, what you guys do. I want to know all of that. That would be phenomenal. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you guys have any questions, feel free to email me at donohudson@gmail.com or just comment something. Thank you guys very much for watching. Be safe out there and have fun.